A love of ice cream is one of two traits my mom openly shares with our president. My dad padlocked the refrigerator door to cut down on mom's sweet tooth. I bring over a thermos of milk and a baggie of rice checks to share breakfast with her. By 9 a.m. each Saturday morning, I let myself in the front door, knowing my dad will be away at a prayer breakfast and grocery shopping. One Saturday, my mom playfully knocked on the other side of the door as I was turning the key. Most of the time, she's still asleep, and I'll call out to her, "Good morning, Mom. Rise and shine." Our mothers teach us such valuable lessons, and not just in childhood. I bring over my phone to share photos with her because she may have forgotten some of the people that come up in our conversation, like my granddaughter, Taylor, my wife, Carol, and this last Saturday, she had forgotten me. She was still in bed, and she said, "Who are you?" "I'm your oldest, your son Stan." "Do you go by any other name?" "No, just Stan." I'm not ready to get up. I turn on the overhead light and try to coax Mom out of her shell. "Dad sliced bananas for your yogurt, and I'll toast your buttered bread. Yum, yum." Not hungry. Then I try an expression on her that she used countless times on me as I was growing up. "Oh, don't be a stick in the mud." It works. She sits up in bed and then shuffles out into the kitchen. We bless our food and then begin our breakfast, chatting and chewing together. "Did you ride on the school bus this morning to school?" I explained to Mom that my son Caleb is the only one that goes to school these days. I like to teach. I loved teaching. I explain about some of my own teaching days until I see a concerned look. "Are you kin to me?" I know that more and more I'm losing my mom. All the friends and family that she'd built such a strong bond with are now just gaping holes. The second trait my mom openly shares with our 80-year-old president is memory loss. Biden is faring better at this point, and his loss may have other causes, but for my mom, it's full-blown dementia. There's the leading contender for the Republican nomination that has his own state of dementia. Donald Trump is demented when it comes to racking up federal charges. He dismisses any wrongdoing, all 91 felony charges, saying they're all politically motivated. That's taking the low moral ground, which it seems is what Biden did in 2021, disregarding the advice of all his top generals and withdrawing from Afghanistan. leaving behind billions of dollars in military hardware for the Taliban, and leaving behind precious allies. That chaotic withdrawal emboldened Putin to invade Ukraine just months later. And then Biden said, "This man cannot remain in power," which only postpones any chance of peaceful negotiations, and at such a higher price. My mom always loved sugar, but she never wanted to sugarcoat the truth. As an elementary school teacher, she shared books with her students that took the high moral ground. I enjoyed her sharing with me picture books like The Emperor's New Clothes. These days, I see President Biden prancing around as if he's stark naked. And I see Donald Trump gleefully doing a striptease. My mom never would give a dunce cap for misbehavior, but she would find two particular behaviors shameful: having dementia to forget the high morals that our great nation was founded upon, and being demented to disrespect others that differed in opinion. My mom would say, "Take the high road." And these days, that means taking care to not forget and taking care to not disrespect.